Okay, into Red Room. How are you guys? So I am going to do a quick video. I told you guys about supplements that I was like changing up and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the two that I have now and kind of my menstrual type thing. This is like TMI. But since it's called Into Red Room and like the focus of this really was like womb stuff, like yeah, like I'm menstruate. So I have a period. I get a period, right? Even though I have PCOS, my period is coming back online and it's regulating and stuff. So I'm just gonna show you briefly what I use for that. One, it's important to note that I don't wear period underwear. There's actually a brand of underwear that like got sued because of the chemicals that they were using in the underwear were really damaging. They were potentially damaging, potentially harmful to like the people that were wearing it. So I don't do period underwear, and I kind of always felt weird because it's not like the way I see it when it comes to period underwear. It's not as bulky as a Depend, so I don't have the idea that it would be as helpful as it Depends. You know what I'm saying? Or like some sort of adult underwear, you know, adult diaper type thing. So I like never got them. And then also because I'm on the bigger side, right? Like I would be needing like a large size, and like they never seem to have my size in like a lot of things. So that was never an avenue, on top of like the concept of just free bleeding, it's not really bleeding, free shedding, free flowing during the day. It's just something I can't get with. It's kind of weird. I just always had questions about if you had a heavy flow, like how would that work? Like type shit like that. So there's that. So yeah, like that realm I have never entered. I don't use menstrual cups. Like I don't use silicone like menstrual cups. I don't use any of those things, mainly because I just don't want to insert things, and I like the idea of like pads, so I'm okay with that. I know it can be considered wasteful, because it's like, particularly if they're not reusable, right? And reusable has like a certain shelf life in and of itself, but I just never felt like it sat well with me to like insert something. So there's that. And then I also tampons, once I read about toxic shock syndrome. I mean, of course, like I'm not going to keep this on in my body like 24 hours or some shit like that, but like I don't know, I just felt like I never could get with that. I tried to insert it once. It didn't really feel that comfortable. It just felt like really plugged up is the best way I can say, and I just didn't find that it was helpful. I also don't think I inserted it correctly, so it was kind of painful, and I was just like, I can't do this. So I'm just gonna like it just felt like it was just not going where it needed to go. It was like, what are we doing here? So yeah, so I use pads, and I used to use overnight pads when I slept overnight. My flow, because I have PCOS, it was pretty inactive for a really long time. So I wouldn't have periods so often, but now that I do, I have to buy actual like materials for this stuff. So I use the Honey Pot. I use the organic cotton cover regular pads. I can't do like the other brands that are not natural organic cotton anymore. For some reason I just feel like they're toxic. I'm sorry, like so I use this one. I don't, like I said, I don't have a really heavy flow, so like the flow meter right there for the flow meter, I can do on the lower end. I also don't really want really bulky pads anymore, so yeah. And for the overnight ones, as I've shifted and changed brands, I've also stopped really using overnight. I kind of just feel like I don't need it as much. So there's that. But yeah, this is what I use. I bought the liners, which would be the lowest flow, and I came on my period like basically overnight. So I'm at the beginning of my period basically. So I woke up and I went to work and I was like, oh, I need this. So I picked these up because I was like, I can't be caught unawares out here. So you can pretty much get them like anywhere that you would find anywhere you will find like conventional brands, you probably will find them like there, unless they don't carry certain brands because it's a competing brand to whatever they carry. Like the Rite Aid where I don't go there that often, but the Rite Aid that's around my house doesn't carry them because they carry another brand. They carry some other brand of something of these. So it's not the Honey Pot, it's like whatever a competitor would be. So yeah. But yeah, if you want to order them online, you can. These are herbal infused. You really feel the mint for me. I really feel it. It's like a cooling sensation. I like the aloe. Aloe is pretty soothing to skin. Lavender is pretty soothing to skin, so I enjoy them. So yeah, there's that. There's that. So supplements, I decided to get an iron supplement because I'm shedding my lining and I'm losing blood as a result. So I decided to get iron supplements, but this is not the iron supplement I'm about to show you. It's the supplement that I got it at Wegmans, and so it just looks like this. I'm gonna take it out, but it looks like this, like a typical supplement, right? I decided against the gummies because I just felt like it was just a bunch of sugar and there was no point. I just like didn't feel like I was getting anything but sugar, and so I decided to get these. Gluten-free. Also, like, you know, these other ingredients, usually they're the ingredients that the capsule is made of, or like the binders. And something about pharmacy technician is you learn that a lot of the medications, it's like very small percentage of the active ingredient that you're actually like taking the pill for to help the you know, like the conditions you have, the ingredient that's supposed to like work on the condition is like 5% of that. And then everything else is like binders, colorants, stabilizers, like all that other shit. And it's just like, so yeah, I got this. I'm just gonna try it out. There are some more brands that I want to try, but yeah, I got this one. It's 60 tablets. You take one a day. Usually when you get tablets and stuff like that, they always want you to take like 2, 3 and shit like that, and they want you to take it twice a day. And I'm like, look, for somebody who doesn't take this every day, I need y'all to like scale it back, So this is what it looks like, and it has all of that. And it generally, most brands have the same thing: A, C, D, E, thiamine, riboflavin, flavin, whatever y'all want to call it, niacin, B6, folate, B12, biotin, calcium, iron, phosphorus, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, and whatever this other shit is that isn't that. But yeah, so I got these. So I would definitely be taking them because, I mean, you're shedding your lining, and then for me, I'm more tired. So I personally just want to, this thing has gotten really dark. I don't know. It's probably because I like keep holding stuff up, but yeah. I shifted and it changed. There we go. I was like, it was real dark and gloomy for a second. Like I was outside and it was stormy. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna try and go through this. The next thing I want to get would be another like omega-3 fish oil, like kind of I was gonna say blend, supplement, and And then like maybe tackling immunity also. Yeah, like this job that I've had, I've been sick so many times that it's just crazy for someone like me, because I mean I get sick, but I've gotten too sick. So yeah. Now to the iron, I decided to get this brand Solgar. So I went to a place that has like a lot of more health food type things. So I didn't go to like a Walmart or like a big chain store that would have more maybe conventional. This one has conventional store brand and then more like natural organic type things. So I got Solgar Earth Source Koji fermented iron. I just wanted it because I'm on my period. So I don't really know if I'm gonna take it outside of that, but I wanted something for my period as far as iron. And I just remember when I gave blood, this is years ago, but I remember when I gave blood, like they were just like, I barely made it to give blood because my iron was like pretty low. And my one friend, like at the time, she like had her iron was high as fuck. It was like damn near too high for like to give, but mine was like literally not up to snuff essentially. So I got this brand. It's gluten, wheat, dairy free, so it's suitable for vegans, non-GMO. 60 capsules. You're supposed to take 1 a day, which is good because then it lasts you. Again, like some brands, they're really a stickler for like multiple vitamins multiple times a day, and I just like don't get that. Because if you like can't remember to take one time a day, like come on, I'm just taking it out. So it has the safety cap and the little seal for your protection. Make sure that nobody effed up your medicine. But the lab, no, I'm kidding. So it looks like this. So, yeah, they're in my hand. Yeah. Oh, it didn't smell bad. Another thing I was considering, because I asked somebody about different supplements and stuff like that, but I might get into, what was it, chlorophyll? I might try that. You know, all of this would be like great if I just had a more balanced diet. But yeah, the reason I got fermented is because I also am interested in like gut health, and I kind of feel like I need to figure that out as well, because I eat a lot of processed food, and that's just not gonna change. Because I eat a lot of processed food, I want to work on that, because I'm not really interested in eating like fermented foods. So I would rather try to find sources that I can like partake in. Like I'll eat yogurt. I love cheese, but that's not necessarily fermented. It's like, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not a sauerkraut kind of person. Like I like yogurt, but I'm not like a sauerkraut, kimchi, what is it, kombucha type. Like I'm not that kind of person. Like I'm okay with kombucha, whatever. I actually was into that way before like a lot of people I know. But yeah, like I'm not consistent with that, and so I don't want to like really go all out in that direction. So finding something that can help me will be very important to me. But yeah, for right now it's just going to be the fermented, like Koji fermented iron, and we'll see. And you know, you get with this, your iron is 100% 18, but I'm going to try and see what this does. And I might just, like I said, do it while I'm on my period to see if it helped me with tiredness and lack of energy, stuff like that. Being, you know, feeling drained and kind of like, because you're losing, you know, you're shedding your lining, you're losing that sort of energy, so to speak. And yeah, your period is a really great time to like rest, but if you have a job and you are not going to like take off every time you have a period, which most people cannot do. Like, what if we had, that would be a great thing. What if we had period leave? I'm running for president. I'm like, period leave for everybody. Period leave. But you get a period. You gotta get a period. You gotta get a period. So yeah. But yeah, these are the things that I'm interested in right now. I also stocked up on like the savory food. Donut. My chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. I actually like milk with pizza. And I've been eating a lot of savory foods, so I'm well equipped. I need to eat like maybe some beets or something like that too. Something rich, you know? Rich for your blood. So yeah, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. And I'll make like chapters for this so you guys aren't confused. Okay, bye.